Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Francy and welcome back to Mr. Francy Reads. It is wonderful to be here. Today I get to look back at the goals that I created for 2022 and okay, couple of quick footnotes before we check in and see how I did. The first being, I am already freaking out. I like to check in with the goals prior to filming the video because it makes it easier for myself, but I have been so nervous that I'm literally going to check out the goal. I have my laptop right down here. I'm going to check out the goal and then see how I did, and we'll just, you're going to see me reacting basically. We will see how we go. The second thing that I want to tell you is that I film a goals video every December. So I did this in December of 2021 for the 2022 goals. And then in somewhere around June or July, I get to veto certain goals. And I believe I did that in June of this year. I honestly don't remember, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to go off the goals I originally set in January. There are 19 goals to get through. Did I hit any of them will be my question, not did I get all of them, because I'm sure there'll be a ton of fails, which is going to be a whole lot of fun to look back on. Alright, let's just get right into it, shall we, and get this one out the way, because, your man, Mr. Francy, just a little bit nervous. Let's begin. So my first goal for 2022 was to place no more than 6 books onto my TBR. Fail. I think I did this in January and then not for the rest of the year because I just had this attitude of, stuff this. It just didn't happen. And January of 2023, I have 10 books on my TBR. So yeah, it just didn't work out for me, and I'm totally fine with that. I did it because I went back to uni. Since uni, for those of you who haven't been able to keep up with me, which is totally fine, I ended up getting a job that didn't allow me the time I feel I need to adequately complete my university degree. So I left uni to fully focus on this full-time job that I currently have, which puts me in a similar situation. But this goal didn't end up working out. Despite the fact that I was trying to assist myself with my uni degree, I just, threw this one out the window very quickly. So goal number 1 was a fail. How many more fails will we see? Let's find out. Goal number 2 was to set up a reading challenge for 1 month. And I actually did this. Ding! I got this. I did the Cozy It Up with Mr. Francy readathon. Was it in January or February? It was very early on. I did this. I completed it. It was a whole lot of fun for me. I planned to do another one in May, but I don't know if I actually end up doing it or not. I honestly can't remember, but I at least did one. So yay! We can mark one of the goals off. That is 1 out of 2 so far. Let's try and keep a running tally somewhere on the screen because I'm going to I am going to forget what the tally is. So at the moment, it is 1 out of 2 that I have. Okay, goal number 3 was to read 25 cozy mysteries in 2022. I succeeded in this. I think I read 64 or 65, and then I had my 3 rereads that I've just completed in December of the Christmas Tree Farm series. So that would be 67 or 68. So I more than completed this one. Yay! 2 out of 3 goals were a success. Goal number 4 was to read 6 LGBTIQ plus books by the end of 2022. I need to look into this and see if I've done it or not. Fingers crossed, we'll see. Okay, I did succeed. I will have, by the end of 2022, read 9 LGBTIQ plus books. Let's quickly put them up on the screen. The first of them was What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. The second one was Maurice by E.M. Forster. The third one was Murder at Pirates Cove by Josh Lanyon. The fourth one was How to Vex a Vampire by Alice Winters. The fifth one was Secret at Skull House by Josh Lanyon. The 6th one was Mystery at the Masquerade by Josh Lanyon. The 7th one was Scandal at the Salty Dog by Josh Lanyon. The 8th one was Body at Buccaneers Bay by Josh Lanyon. And the 9th one is my current read, which is You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince by Timothy Janowski. So I read 9 LGBTIQ plus books. If you don't count the Secrets and Scrabble series by Josh Lanyon, then we would take away 5 books, which would mean I had only read 4, which would have been a fail. But because of them, I read more than I planned to. So another double tick for me. Ding, ding, ding. Goal number 5 was to read 12 Brandon Sanderson books in 2022. Fail. I read 1, Cytonic. That was the only one I read, and I really didn't enjoy it. I am planning on reading 2 Brandon Sanderson books next year, but they're not a goal, which will be Rhythm of War and The Lost Medal, as part of my read-alongs, but we'll talk about read-alongs in a video coming up very, very soon. But yeah, this one was a fail. It is what it is. We will move on. My 6th goal was to A, create a SAS list, and B, read 12 of those books in 2022. This was an epic pass, like the opposite to an epic fail. I completed every single series on my SAS list in 2022. Oh my God! Wow! With the exception of a series on my SAS list that I DNF'd. So I don't know what the total amount was, but I have videos for every series I completed on my SAS list, not long ago. I did them earlier on in the month or like late on last month. But, yeah, this was an epic win for me. I more than accomplished what I set out because all I set out to do was to read 12 of those books, not to complete any of the series. So I completed every series except for the ones I DNF'd. My 7th goal was to read 3 dystopians in 2022. I succeeded in this, but only just. I read 3 of the books in the Legend series by Mari Lu. So we have Legend and... oh goodness. Okay, so book 1 is Legend by Mari Lu. Book 2 is Prodigy by Mari Lu. And book 3 is Champion by Mari Lu. I am actually going to reread those 3 books in 2023 before I read book 4. I loved them all so much, but I don't really remember them that well. I remember the overview of them, but I want to reread, especially the first 2, but I'll read the 3 again and then read, the final book 4. So it will be on my SAS list. But this was a pass because I only said I was going to read 3 and I did read 3 dystopians. So yay. Goal number 8, I'm so glad I wasn't specific about, but it was to bring back my Celebrating Booktubers series. I did that. I didn't do a lot of videos. I think I did maybe 5 or 6, but I did them. So yay, that we can tick off as being completed. I did more than I thought with my goals. Go me. My 9th goal is a goal I do every single year for my goals. I even have it as a 2023 goal. And so that was to do 12 TBRs and 12 monthly wrap videos. And I did that. I believe. I have to confirm that. Hang on. Okay, so I'm glad I checked. This is a fail, but only by 1 video. I did not do I need to make sure I'm getting this right. I did not do my September TBR. Okay, so around that time, I was considering leaving BookTube. I didn't leave for long. I think I left for maybe a week or 2 or something. And I did not do my September, was it my September TBR? Yes, I did not do my September TBR, but I did everything else. So it's like a 99% pass. But, so that's annoying for me. It's still a fail, because I want to get all 12 done. But that was because I was considering leaving BookTube and then I came back. So I'm sorry about the September TBR. If you want to know what I read in September, let me know. There should be a September wrap though. There is a September wrap, but yeah, fail for this one. Goal number 10 was to read 80 books by the end of 2022. I did this. I actually have currently read 114. I will have read 116 by the time we get to the end of the year, if not 117. So we'll see what happens right at the end. But yeah, I succeeded in my reading goal. So I'm happy about that. And in 2023, my goal is 100. So there we go. Yay, another win. I've got more wins than I thought I did. This is really surprising, but really good. Goal number 11 was to buddy read at least one book per month in 2022. Failed. This should not be a fail if it was a goal in 2023, because I've set up buddy reads for the entire year for 2023, which I will talk about in a subsequent video. But this was a fail. I don't know how many months I did buddy reads for in 2022, but I know that I definitely did not do it for the entire year. So I'm really sorry. But if you want to join me for buddy reads, because I love buddy reads, come on over to the Discord, or just wait for me to do my buddy reads video. I'm going to do one where, for those of you who can't or don't want to, which is totally fine, join me on the Discord. Then in that video, I will fully, wholly and completely explain everything to do with buddy reads in that upcoming video. But for now, goal number 11 was a fail. My 12th goal was to have one live video per season, be it sprints, Q&A chats, whatever it was, just one live video per season. This was a fail. I think I maybe did one or two. I don't know. I did a lot of reading sprints in 2021, and I still do reading sprints. Please, if you're not on my Discord, please don't think I don't. I do. I just do them on Discord now, and they're a whole lot of fun. I really enjoy them. Come on over to the Discord if you want to, or you're able to, or whatever it is, because we do them every single weekend. We do long times that we read per individual sprint, and the sprint throughout the day goes for a very long time as well. So I enjoy them. I just don't do them on BookTube anymore. But yeah, but this one was a fail. I stopped going live. I just didn't want to go live anymore. It's very stressful for me going live. So fail. Goal number 13 was to read 6 classics in 2022. I achieved this. I read 8. I'm really glad that I said 6 because I thought I said 12, but yeah, I passed. Woo! So let's put them on the screen in reading order ascending order throughout the year, starting from January going through to December. So the first one was Mary Poppins by P.L. Travers or something like that. The second one was And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. The third one was Maurice by E.M. Forster. The fourth one was The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. The fifth one was Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. The sixth one was Dracula by Bram Stoker. The seventh one was Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I'm so sorry. And the eighth one was A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. So yay, I succeeded. I read more than 6 classics. That makes me so happy because I plan to read more than this next year. So yay, really happy about that. Goal number 14 was no purchasing of any books that aren't 5-star reads. So in other words, I can listen, loan, or try an ebook, which ebooks don't work for me with my eyes. I have very sensitive eyes when it comes to light and lighting, but that's fine. That is what it is. And don't purchase any books till you've already read them in some other way. And then if they're 5 stars, then you can purchase them. Epic fail. Epic fail. I think this maybe lasted a month. And then I went, yeah, nuts to that. I love having physical books on me. Tell me if you guys do this or not too, if you appreciate this. I'm just going to hold up a random book. This is Slashing Through the Snow. Even if I listen to the audiobook, I much rather have a physical book on me so that I can place my bookmark in there and have a physical representation of where I'm up to in the book, even when I'm listening to an audiobook. So how do you guys feel about that? Do you like having the physical book on you even when you are listening to the audiobook? And what about just as having them as a memento when you're done with them in your bookshelf, even if you listen to an audiobook or if you read it on ebook? Let me know. But this goal number 14 was an epic fail. but gladly an epic fail because I love purchasing books. I just have to discipline myself to unhaul books more often. Goal number 15 was to unhaul books in 2022. This I succeeded at. There was a bit of a specificity in this goal, which was that I need to specifically get rid of any 2-star books or less that I still own, unless upon reread, unless I think upon reread I would rate it higher now. Being more experienced in reading, I probably downgraded a rating that I gave to a book because I didn't know any better at the time. But look, I'm just going to call this a win because I unhauled, oh my goodness, I would say at least 85 books. At least I counted that many, but it was probably more.
Nice.
So this was a massive win for me. Okay, this is a funny one. Goal number 16, to no longer provide a specific upload schedule. I don't know if I do this anymore or not. My intro and outro, I've basically been saying for the 3 years I've been on here. So I just say it without thinking. And if you've watched enough of my videos, you probably already know what I'm going to say for my intro and outro. But what I used to say is I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'll see you again soon. But I don't know if I do this or not anymore. Honestly, let's call this a fail because I'm sure there were some videos that I did say I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday out of habit. But yeah, it's fine. We'll call it a fail, but I'm not upset about it because I do want to go back to having a specific upload schedule. So it's a fail, but it's a happy fail. Does that count? A happy fail? I think so. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Goal number 17 was to go back to doing weekly vlogs in 2022. I had an asterisk against this one saying that I could either do the ones where you check in every couple of days throughout the week, or I could just do it as a weekly kind of wrap kind of deal. And this is a fail, but it's okay. I did a number of weekly reading vlogs and I plan to go back to doing weekly reading vlogs very early on next year. You'll see more about that soon. But, yeah. This is fine. This isn't, I'm okay that I failed with this. When I'm in the mood to do a reading vlog, it shows. And when I'm not, it also shows. So I don't have this weekly reading vlog as a goal for next year. They will happen when they happen. They won't happen when they won't happen. And I'm fine that this is going down as a fail. I'm fine with that. My 18th goal was to replace my seasonal DNF videos with favorites and non-favorites of the season. I'm calling this a fail. I'm not going to go back and look. I don't think I did this for every single season. It was a great idea at the time. I didn't want to do seasonal DNF videos anymore because I didn't want to hold on to the book. And at the time, I wasn't editing to the point where it's no secret. I'm happy to say it. I hire out my editing. So a lot of you have complimented the editing in my videos. Thank you. My editor sees these compliments. And I want to thank you on my editor's behalf. Editing to me is extremely stressful. If you've ever edited a video, you know what I mean. It is extremely stressful. For me, I am in a position where I'm fortunate enough to hire out my editing, so that's what I do. But because of that, when I did my seasonal DNF videos, I would have to hold on to books I DNF'd so I could show them in the video. And so I decided to scrap that because I wanted to unhaul DNF books right away. I hardly spoke about DNFs this year, and therefore I didn't even do a end of year DNF video because I didn't really keep tabs of them towards the end of the year anyway. So I wanted to replace it with something, favorites and non-favorites of each season. When it came to books, I'm pretty sure I did not pass at this one, but that's okay. We did a lot of other interesting things, so it's a fail, but it's fine. I'm more than fine with failing that one. And goal number 19 was personal book recommendations. I was going to do one video per season where if you all wanted a type of recommendation that would fit a certain prompt, that you all could give me a prompt on Discord and I would go ahead and do that. Ultimately, this just didn't work out, so I didn't end up doing it. So that's fine. That is what it is. I'd love to still do personal book recommendations for you all. I've read a lot of books with all different age ratings, all different genres. If you all want me to do this as a one-off video at some point, please do let me know. The best bet would be to come on over to the Discord and let me know over there so I can create a channel for it. But I'm fine not doing it as well. So yeah, if you all want me to, just let me know. Alright, but those are the 19 goals for 2022. Here is the final tally. You can see it, I can't, but I achieved much better than I thought I would. So I'm very, 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 very proud of myself because I thought I was going to fail pretty much everything, and I didn't fail pretty much everything. So yay, very happy about that. How did you go with your goals for 2022? Let me know in the comment section below. But in the meantime, that is where I am going to leave it, letting you all go with peace, blessings, and so much love. In my next video, I am going to talk to you about my SAS lists, plural. I have 3 SAS lists that I'm doing for next year. I have so many series on that list. I cannot wait to do that video for you all. So that is where I'm going to leave it for now. And please do be kind. Please do be kind, love one another, and spread your sparkling energy all throughout the world. And until next time, happy reading. Bye, everyone. Mwah. Bye.